Hey everyone, welcome to fakeTV Box, live on YouTube. I'm Clay Alexander. Okay. So it's a music I thought I would play as a show. No big deal. Anyway, tonight are the two Georgia Runoffs for control of the Senate between the Democrats and the Republicans. And as it now stands, it's on. As it now stands, like I said, welcome to the fakeTV Box, live for Georgia Runoffs. Not made in Georgia. I'm just letting you know that. You can see that? I can't. So today, we're discussing the Georgia Runoffs. And once again, I come to you as Steve Quamnacme. For one full hour. The two, or should I say four candidates running for Senate are Raphael Warnock of the Democratic Party, John Ossoff of the Democratic Party, and their opponents, Kelly Loeffler of the Republican Party, and Dave Pulu of the Republican Party. Early voting has been going crazy in Georgia for the past couple of weeks, as the data shows that record number of runoff votes cast surpassing 2.1 million in 2008. Democratic districts 2, 4, 5, and 13 have seen perhaps an 80% rise of general election vote, and Republican districts 11 and 14 have seen a 7% rise of general election vote. And lastly, the GOP has outvoted Dems 60 to 38% in November on Election Day. I was there for that. Now, as you can see by this really little small screen. No, I can't see it. I mean, you can see it as far away as I can. On election night, for the Georgia Senate election between Pulu and Ossoff, Pulu had gotten 2,462,717 votes, with 49.7% of the vote. Well, John Ossoff got 2,374,519 votes, and with 47.9% of the vote. As it stands now, it's too close to call. And this is for Class 2 of the Georgia seat, the Senate seat in Georgia. For the special election for Class 3 Senate seat in Georgia, Raphael Warnock and Kelly Loeffler had gotten more than a million votes to advance to a runoff happening right now. with Doug Cummins missing by, I would say, 100,000, and Deborah Jackson missing by a landslide. As it stands right now, the Democrats have 48 Senate seats, and the Republicans have 50 Senate seats. Now keep in mind, if the Republicans were to get one or both of those Senate seats, and then the GOP remains in control of the Senate. But for Democrats, it's much more difficult because they need to win both seats tonight in order to make it a tie to 50-50. And if the Democrats get 50 seats, then they win the tiebreaker due to Joe Biden winning the election, and pretty soon Kamala Harris will be elected vice president. So as we get into the results right now, there's not much going on. I wonder if this thing is broken or something. Hold on. Oh, wait, I see what the problem is. It's right down here. There's the Peru, there's the Ossoff. Right now, we can reject that. The race between Peru and Ossoff is too close to call. And as for Lobster and Runoff, also too close to call. Having some issues right here. Too close to call. But according to MSNBC News, according to NBC News, that John Ossoff is in the lead right now with 52.3% of the vote. Meanwhile, Purdue is trailing with 47.7% of the vote. So, putting this in right now. There you go. As for the special election between Loeffler and Warnock, Emerson reject that. Warnock is very much in the lead with 52 point 6%. But you can't see that right there. 52.6%. As for Loafer, she has obviously the same thing as Purdue, but not, 47.7% of the vote. So it's a tight race for both races. And once again, just remind everyone that this is to determine who controls the Senate once President Joe Biden is elected. I'm going into some results right here. I have in these cards. We can reject that. The Senate is still undecided. Sure can. As just said, it's too close to call in Georgia between Purdue and Ossoff. Too close to call in Georgia between Warnock and Loafer. Oh, but this is interesting. It says here that Democrats will retain control of the House after tonight. After tonight, Joe Biden will still be the president-elect. Also, Kamala Harris will still be the vice president-elect, but she's in line to be the first female vice president and the first black vice president. Now that's a big accomplishment, I'll tell you that. And finally, for now, I can project that Donald Trump will be president for 2 more weeks. So 2 weeks left of that bullhard. Now, both Trump and Biden have been campaigning for tonight's runoffs in Georgia, and you should know they went about this in 2 different directions. Trump still won't concede, won't admit that he lost. And well, Joe Biden is going up for will be the best years of his life. Now before we continue on, I want to say how honored I am to be doing this on YouTube. I know that these are difficult times that we're in, and we still don't know what awaits us this new year. And I didn't think that I would be doing this at all, because 4 years ago I went to a special seminar about how to live stream on YouTube. And I've been thinking to myself all night, did I ever think I'd be actually live streaming anything from my basement and doing anything like a special election. Well, no. I am honored to be to be to be part of a great community. I am honored to be amongst YouTubers, and I'm much more honored to get my voice out like this, out to you viewers. And also keep in mind that I do not have a script. I'm just telling how I feel, and it doesn't seem like I'm doing a great job. But that said, let's get back to the election. Right now, there's this is interesting. There is now 48 of explicit vote in between Runoff and Loafer, with 56.4% of the vote for Runoff and 43.6% of the vote for Loafer. Moving back to doing Runoff, we have same thing, 49. Well, it's actually 39% of vote in for between Runoff. Sorry, Ossoff and Purdue, with Ossoff in the lead with 54.9% of the vote, and Purdue with 45.9% of the vote. So I guess nothing soon has changed, but I will very much put those results in right now. And the best part about being live is that a lot is changing as we go along. Because right now it's now 55% Ossoff and 45% Purdue. Meanwhile, I'm sorry, I'm talking so slow. Big change. I mean, it's not a big change, but it's somewhat of a big change. According to MSNBC, that's where I get all my news. It's now 55. I'll change that. 55.7% for Warnock, and just coming in 44.3% for Kelly Loafer. And also, keep in mind, don't be afraid to comment on this live stream because I'm open to some feedback. So leave any comments behind as we go along. And please tell me some questions. I'll be happy to answer them. It's now 8:20 on the East Coast, 5:20 on the West Coast, and 7:20 on the Central Coast. No such thing. I'm surprised you cannot see that. Now, moving on. Now, as you know, that Biden and Trump traveled to Georgia for the campaign rallies for all four candidates, with Biden campaigning for in support of Runoff